Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan. Well guys, I'm going to start a new series on IELTS listening. I made many videos on IELTS reading and some of you commented that there should be some videos on writing module as well as listening module. So I'm going to make writing videos as well, but now we are going to start with the listening series. In this series what we are going to do, we are going to solve complete test the way I did that in reading. I'm going to do it in the same way. Now we are going to start with section number 1, and in section 1 the question type is one word only. Let me tell you, at present in IELTS, mainly whenever there is listening section 1 or listening section 4, the question type which is very common, that is one word only. So now let's take a start. We go to the handout and there I'm going to read the questions for you. After that I'll play the audio. You have to listen and find the answers. Let's take a start. Okay guys, let's take a start. The question type is one word and or a number. And means plus a number or means only a number, right? Crime report form. Now when we read this, it's going to be a crime report form. We have to start imagining that it's about crime. They will ask you, there'll be some investigations and all that. Type of crime is theft. This is already given. Now whenever something is stolen, there can be details about it, what was stolen, what was inside that thing, how many people were there and all that. So first example is name of the person, not the name of the thief. Louis Taylor. Nationality, very simple. Louis can be from France, from England, from America, whatever the nationality, Canadian, American. Date of birth is already given, occupation is given, reason for visit. Now that person is visiting that city or that country, reason for visit. Business, to buy antique. Now antique is actually a clue word. For antique they can use the word old, historical or something like that. Antique things, antique items, antique something. So it's a very good clue here. Length of stay 2 months, current address dash apartments. So it's actually the name of apartments. For example, Blue Apartments. For example, Royal Apartments. So it's the name of apartments. And number 15. Next, details of theft. Items stolen. A wallet containing approximately, and then there is the pound sign. So approximately, it means the answer is going to be amount. 50 pounds, 200 pounds, 500 pounds, one thing. Item stolen. This is the first item. Then there is the second item, R dash. Now we don't know. You can say, and I also had a whatever, right? So first wallet, right? And second is this. Then date of theft. It's very, very simple. So you can write date in any order. For example, if date is like 10 July, you can write like this, or you can write like this, or even the American date 7/10 is accepted, right? Possible time and place of theft. Location, outside the dash. Now location means where. Outside the dash means it's going to be that sort of a building, right? Outside the church, outside the theater, and time is already mentioned at 4 p.m. And remember, there can be a trap. If the lady says, well, at 3 p.m. I was in front of the cinema, and then right after that I went to the church, and I think it was about 4 p.m. when I was standing outside the church or in front of the church. Outside can be replaced as in front of. Details of suspect. Some boys asked for the dash. Now, some boys asked for something. Some boys asked for the directions. Usually when the thefts take place, they say, I want to go to this address. So some boys asked for the directions or anything, then ran off. They bhaj gaye. One had a t-shirt with picture of a tiger. Okay, he was about 12. Now these are basically features, right? Or you can say the physical features. He was about 12, slim built, with dash hair. Now when they say dash hair, it can be the color of hair, color or size of hair, with golden hair, with black hair, right, with short hair, with long hair, like that. Crime reference number. Now we understand it is a number allocated. So number can be like 534715 and all that. So guys, this is section 1 and the target should be 10 by 10 if you are looking for 8 band. Right? In section 1 there must be 10 out of 10. Now take the test and then in the comment you must write your score.
You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I want to report a theft. I had some things stolen out of my bag yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that. Right, so I'll need to take a few details. Can I start with your name?
Louise Taylor.
The woman's name is Louise Taylor. So Taylor has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I want to report a theft. I had some things stolen out of my bag yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that. Right, so I'll need to take a few details. Can I start with your name?
Louise Taylor.
Okay, thank you. And are you resident in the UK?
No, I'm actually Canadian, though my mother was British.
And your date of birth?
December 14th, 1977.
So you're just visiting this country?
That's right. I come over most summers on business. I'm an interior designer, and I come over to buy old furniture. Antiques, you know? There are some really lovely things around here, but you need to get out to the small towns. I've had a really good trip this year, until this happened.
Okay. So you've been here quite a while?
Yes, I'm here for 2 months. I go back next week.
So, may I ask where you're staying now?
Well, at present, I've got a place at Park Apartments. That's on King Street. I was staying at the Riverside Apartments on the same street, but the apartment there was only available for 6 weeks, so I had to find another one.
Okay. And the apartment number?
15.
Right.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
Now, I need to take some details of the theft. So, you said you had some things stolen out of your bag?
That's right.
And were you actually carrying the bag when the theft took place?
Yes, I really can't understand it. I had my backpack on, and I went into a supermarket to buy a few things, and when I opened it up, my wallet wasn't there.
And what did your wallet have in it?
Well, fortunately, I don't keep my credit cards in that wallet. I keep them with my passport in an inside compartment in my backpack, but there was quite a bit of cash there, about £250 sterling, I should think. I withdrew £300 from my account yesterday, but I did a bit of shopping, so I must have already spent about £50 of that.
Okay.
At first I thought, oh, I must have left the wallet back in the apartment. But then I realized my phone had gone as well. It was only a week old, and that's when I realized I'd been robbed. Anyway, at least they didn't take the keys to my rental car.
Yes. So you say the theft occurred yesterday.
Yes.
So that was September the 10th? And do you have any idea at all of where or when the things might possibly have been stolen?
Well, at first I couldn't believe it because the bag had been on my back ever since I left the apartment after lunch. It's just a small backpack, but I generally use it when I'm traveling because it seems safer than a handbag. Anyway, I met up with a friend, and we spent a couple of hours in the museum. But I do remember that as we were leaving there, at about 4 o'clock, a group of young boys ran up to us, and they were really crowding round us, and they were asking us what time it was. Then, all of a sudden, they ran off.
Can you remember anything about them?
The one who did most of the talking was wearing a T-shirt with a picture of something. Let's see. A tiger.
Right. Any idea of how old he might have been?
Around 12 years old?
And can you remember anything else about his appearance?
Not much. He was quite thin.
Color of hair?
I do remember that. He was blonde. All the others were dark-haired.
And any details of the others?
Not really. They came and went so quickly.
Right. So what I'm going to do now is give you a crime reference number so you can contact your insurance company. So this is 10 digits. 87954 82361.
Thank you. So, should I contact you?
Welcome back. So guys, did you check your answers, huh? How many answers are correct out of 10? Just comment. If you got 10 out of 10, cheers. Hats off to you. Even if you got 9 out of 10, that's good. Let me tell you, if you guys are targeting 8 band in listening, then in section 1 and 2, there should not be any mistake at all. In section 1 and 2, you must target 20 out of 20, right? So this is fantastic. If you got 9 or 10 for a start, it's good. Now you can take further practice tests and focus how I read the questions and how I found the answers. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel. I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. You can subscribe to that, and I have a Facebook page, Asad Yaqub IELTS. You must like my Facebook page as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best with your IELTS listening. I wish you 8 band score in listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.